Well, good morning, and it is another beautiful day that the Lord has made. And I want to share with you guys a conversation I had with one of my friends yesterday. And my friend, he is an awesome guy. He's a great father and an extraordinary businessman. And as we were talking yesterday, just to let you know some of his business, he has a couple of car lots, has several rental units throughout the North Mississippi area, and has some gas stations. And he was telling me about a new business venture that he was trying to go in, and he's just super excited about it, ready to get it going. And he said, "Cory, man, there's just this drive inside of me that I can't seem to stop. I can't seem to let it go, but there's something inside of me that keeps driving me forward to want to do more and be more and all of that. It's just a deep drive inside of me." And I told my friend, I said, that drive that is within you, God put that in there, right? God placed that within you. That desire is trying to fully express itself and to fully expand itself. And it's the same desire that makes a runner want to run further and run faster. It's that same desire that makes a jumper want to jump higher and jump further. And it's us as human beings that out of all of creation, out of everything that God created, we're the only ones gifted with an intellect, and the only thing in creation that has the will and the power to determine how much of our talents we will use or how little of the talents that we use. If you look at an acorn that's put into the ground, the acorn, all it's going to think is oak tree, and then it becomes an oak tree. And that oak tree is going to grow as tall as it possibly can. It's going to expand and grow. His branches are going to extend as far as it possibly can. It's not going to look over there at Sally the pine tree and say, "Well, Sally only grew to 6 foot, so I think I'm going to hang out about 6 foot. I'm going to do 6.5 because I want to be just a little bit better than Sally." And if you look at the squirrel that's gathering the nuts during the winter, or gathering the nuts for the winter, how many nuts is he going to get? He's going to get as many as he possibly can. He's going to get all the nuts that he sees. He's not going to grab a paw full or then 2 pawfuls and take it back to the tree and say, "That's good enough." Right? No, he's going to get every single nut that he can find. And there's 2 things that I want to show you on this. Every single one of us at some point had a dream or a desire that we had, and we all have gifts and talents and abilities, and those are gifts from God. And that desire within you that's trying to express itself through you was placed in you as well. But a lot of times over time, we have kind of kindled that fire and actually allowed that fire and that flame to burn out. So there's 2 things that I want to share with you on this subject of that internal desire and that internal drive to do more and to be more and achieve more. And the first one is, if you are a driven person. I'm very much a driven person, and so is my friend. That desire that is trying to seek expression through you is not for self-serving purposes. It is not for you. You're supposed to use that. God is trying to work through you. Now, I can do a whole video on that, but the point of this video is what I'm talking about, number 2. And that other one is on the flip side of that. And what I'm talking about is, like I said, every single one of us has some kind of desire that we wanted to accomplish at some point. And sometimes we get into a rut and a routine, and life happens, right? And that fire burns out. Maybe it's family things. Maybe we've had kids, and we just get into a cycle of getting up, we go to work, we come home, we watch TV, we go to bed. We get up, we go to work, come home, watch TV, go to bed, and you're in that cycle, and nothing seems to change. You wonder why we haven't achieved the things that we once wanted to have. We've gotten into that comfort zone. And that's what I want to talk to you about, is that comfort zone. The comfort zone is kind of comfortable, right? It's what we know. We know exactly what to expect. We know the answers to our questions. It's comfortable. But it's really a bad place to be. It's not a good place to be at all. And I am starting a new program. It's called Empowerment Mentoring, where we will have a phone call twice a month, and then a question and answer. And I'll come alongside of you and help you. And one of the first call we're going to be doing is on this subject, on the comfort zone, and how a lot of times it's easy to get into that comfort zone, but getting out of it is hard, and it's something we have to be very intentional about. So I hope today has motivated you and encouraged you to get moving and to stay moving. I hope that desire that is burning within you, that you will allow it to fully express itself, to fully expand itself, and not for self-seeking purposes. And I so desire that you will get out of the comfort zone if that's where you are. And I would love to come alongside of you on that journey. If today has encouraged you, I ask that you will share it. I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless.